Welcome to another episode of Jeremy Lao Show You How. Today, Jeremy is going to talk about vowels.
Okay, we can do it. First of all, before we get started, what you need to know here is that the number one reason that second language learners sound a little bit funny when they're trying to learn a new language is because they don't have command over the sound of the vowels. And do you think you're one of those people?
Yeah.
I agree. But you try so hard. So let's get started. Ah, yes. Our good friend, the Vowel Owl, is here to help us learn. So, all the vowels from all languages can be classified and visualized on a chart like this. This chart is generally supposed to map the inside of the mouth. And what it does, it shows us the position that our tongue is in when we're producing each sound. So we've got some labels. We've got front, central, and back vowels. Front, central, and back. And then we've got high, mid, and low vowels. So high, mid, and low. And generally, you will see our jaw moving in the same position as these labels. So let's go through the sounds and let's see how quickly I can get this done. We've got a high front vowel, E, like in words eat or beat or feet. Then we've got the next sound, I. Now this is a sound that happens in English, but you don't have it in Spanish. I is in sounds in words like it, bit, hit. So contrasting those two, eat, it, beat, bit, I. A little bit of a drop. Then we've got A, like play or baseball. It's the first sound in baseball. So we've got E, I, A. Then we're going to drop down to E, which is the sound in my head, or I'm going to bed, followed by the last front vowel, which happens to be in the lowest possible position, A. And it's in words like bat, what you swing in baseball, or hat, what I wear on my head. So we've got E, I, A, E, A. One more time. E, I, A, E, A. E, I, A, E, A. Each sound, the jaw drops progressively lower. Now let's move to the back vowels. We'll skip the central vowels for now. Again, English has 5 back sounds. We'll start at the top with a sound that is shared in both Spanish and English, U. So the U sound is in words like food or huge. And in Spanish, you can find it in words like puro. In English, we have a sound like in good or put. And the difference, it's very small in terms of jaw position, but listen carefully and watch. U, 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 And then we've got O, which is also an English and a Spanish sound. It's in words like go or boat. We've got a sound produced primarily on the East Coast of the United States, O. It's in words like bought or caught or fought. I basically say those sounds.
Basically past verb words. past tense verb words.
Well, yeah, it could exist in other words too, but those were the ones that I was able to come up with. They all happen to be past tense verbs.
Good to know.
Yeah, but it is true. Of note, when I say those words, bought, fought, caught, to me it feels like I'm just saying this lowest vowel. So this is the one that we're coming to next, and it's ah. So u, o, ah. And that ah is in words like hot or pot. So we've got 5 in front, 5 in back, and then we've got these 2 central vowels. Now one of them we've already covered. One over here, it's a neutral vowel. In English we have 2, but they're pronounced nearly exactly the same, so we're just going to say there's 1, because in all reality, I can't even tell the difference when I'm making one or the other. So this neutral vowel is right? Our mouth is open a little bit, our tongue is just chilling, it's very lazy, it's not doing anything, and we just make a sound. Now this one is the exact opposite. Even though it's pronounced in that same area, a mid-central vowel, for this one our tongue has to take a really unique shape. And it's the shape that will help us pronounce the English R sound. So this will be in words like sister, brother, her, sweater, furnace, burn. So it's in probably a couple thousand English words, and it's super important that you understand how to make this sound and that you do it pretty well. So yeah, I think that's all for part 1. Stay tuned. There are definitely going to be several more parts to this vowels video. This is just an introduction to the 12 English vowels. Stay tuned. We hope you enjoyed the content, and au revoir.